Good morning. This is WXON, Detroit, Michigan, beginning another day of scheduled telecasting.
He may or may not listen to this eventually, but happy anniversary, Tone. Sorry about your chanclas.
Tone, happy anniversary, brother. I heard that your wife is at the boyfriend's loft. I hope they have a great time.
Don't be a bigot, Tone.
Yeah, happy anniversary.
Yes, sir, we promised you a great man tonight. Andre, the China. WrestleMania!
WrestleMania is running wild.
My God, what a It's not a world is watching.
Start with a sing-along, shall we? Little hearing shapes. I wish I had that falsetto. Good Friday evening, everybody. We are here live with you. This is Friday night, not afternoon. Lycra-clad individuals. I don't know who's wearing their who's got their. I know. Well, Batman's got the cowl on. That's about the tightest thing he's wearing because he's got.
That's right.
He's got She-Hulk's Louis Vuittons up in the air right now. The red bottoms are facing the ceiling.
Yep. All my pants are Velcro so I could get out of them quicker.
Since you asked, I'm not wearing anything but a smile, but we'll save that for another stream.
Wait, we're supposed to do this show naked tonight?
Yeah, it's optional.
Supposed to wear clothes? What?
Every night, bitches. Naked.
I still got I got my lumberjack coat on. I got my fucking flannel on over here. Look like I'm ready to go fucking. Yeah, it's either I'm going to cut wood or I'm going to do a drive-by. I'm not sure.
It's you're doing the Friday the 13th gimmick. It's always good. You know, you got to start early this month. Literally. I was just watching part 6 again.
Nice.
Gotta watch the last half hour again. I love that camper scene. That was great.
Oh, that is one of the best scenes in horror right there. Is Girlie getting her face smashed in, and then Court just jamming to Teenage Frankenstein until he looks up, bop, Rambo knife right to the side of the fucking head.
Fantastic. And then after it crashed, I was just standing on the top like that. I'm so glad I got to meet that Jason. That guy was cool.
And they actually flipped an RV for that one.
Yeah, they did.
Draven. And there's Dre.
Man,
Forever.
if I had a
Hey.
nickel for every time I bashed a girl's face in,
We got. Let's welcome the chat. We got Keely Chow,
Yes,
Hale,
35 cents.
Rise Together. That's Fallon. Hail Fallon. Good to
Hey.
see you, girl. Scrambles in the house. monoTony says, I'll be a bigot as long as Father Infinitale is finger blasting AJ behind Com's back.
Oh, shit.
Alright.
Howdy, Scrambles. Good to see you. And Dempsey's here. What's up, Dempsey? Good to see you, bro. We're gonna bring you on soon, brother. We'll probably try to get you on. I'll DM you. We'll work for something. Maybe next Wednesday or something. Bring out Tollbat's in the house with us. He's on the panel. What's going on, bro?
Good evening. How are you doing tonight?
Excellent, man.
Thank you for
Yes,
having me.
right. Dude, you're welcome. You're welcome, man. I'm glad to have you on, brother. Friday the 13th, part 6 more where Jason finger blasts AJ behind Carmella's back. I think you've got a Carmella getting some. Or it's either Carmella or AJ. I don't know. Is it both of them? I mean, I don't know. Tony's an equal opportunity fucking defender. He don't care.
A little from column A, a little from column B.
What's up, Ruben? Hey, old brother. Good to see you.
Ruben!
Hey.
So Trina and I watched. We reviewed Hell House 2 and 3 today. That'll be coming. I'll probably have that out by Monday. I'll have that ready to go Monday. I'm going to try to get it done Sunday and make it available for channel members a day early. But with the way this weekend is working, look, I'm not planning anything past today. And yeah, so Friday the 13th, next Friday, a week from tonight, we're doing the watch party, which is going to be dicey. I don't have an Ethernet cable. I'll just be running off Wi-Fi at my in-laws' house, so we'll see how it goes. But right now, part 3 is in the lead by a pretty big margin. I think it's doubled, I believe, what part 4 is at. We'll go look at that right now, and I'll show you folks exactly where we're at here with the poll. So right now, with let's see, let's go over here. I'll screen share this. 30.
You're doing that when? This coming Wednesday?
Next Friday. Next Friday night.
Next Friday night.
Yep, because it's Friday the 13th. So 72% to 28%. Friday the 13th, part 3 is leading, and that voting is staying up until next Thursday. We'll announce formally. I'm fucking stoned. I'm drinking. I'm waiting for my pizza to be delivered down the stairs. But yeah, so we'll announce the winner of this next week.
Well,
on
I'll
Thursday.
vote part 4 just to,
Fair enough.
Throw a wrench in the.
Yeah,
in the thing.
yeah, absolutely. But yeah, so the poll is available over there, folks. You can go vote. Here, I'll grab that link
got a
and
poll.
drop it in the chat.
For She-Hulk.
Yeah,
What?
She likes the poll. She always has.
Of
She
course.
don't eat meat, but she sure likes the bone.
if there's any pole tossing going on around here, I nominate. Never mind.
Be a little caber toss.
Yo.
It's my caber, Tom.
Who wants Tone? You keep your fucking hands off my caber. You wanted to touch my. He didn't want to touch my caber.
That's
did he?
100% a lie.
I knew it. I fucking knew. I knew it.
Wait, where's the location of the poll?
It's on his community tab.
It's right in the community tab. The I've been sharing it like once every day or like every other day.
There it is.
So it stays up at the top there, so everybody can vote. And if you're a channel member and you missed yesterday's stream,
I did vote.
you might want to go back and watch that because I did commentary by myself for 2 episodes of Tales from the Crypt, episode 1 and 2. Because they're up through season 4. I can't remember how many seasons they did, but they're all on YouTube. So
Oh, nice.
yeah, they're like 27 minutes a pop. So I did commentary on 2 episodes. Manliness was there with me, so he jumped into the viewing studio.
That intro
and
used to give me
watched.
this, the creeps when I was a little kid.
There is some fucking
Which one?
cool Tales from the Crypt.
Yes,
Ah. Oh yeah, dude,
the
that was
second
badass.
episode is a Christmas themed one, and Larry Drake, aka Dr. Giggles, plays a fucking psychotic Santa Claus.
I remember that.
It was great, and the chick from Die Hard that plays the female reporter is the mom. I mean, there's like 3 actors from Total Recall in it. Yeah,
Wow.
it was fucking great. What up, Zombie Box Hale?
Even Are You Afraid of the Dark's intro was pretty creepy as a kid.
Are You Afraid of the Dark had a great intro.
Yeah, it did.
Did you guys get a chance to watch the trailer for the fourth Hell House movie?
No.
I'm getting Shudder just for that movie, and I'm gonna cancel it after that. And I told Trina, I'm like, hey, I'll give you my login so you can watch this because we got to review this one together since we did 2 and 3. And it's called the Carmichael. It's called Hell House LLC Origins, the Carmichael Manor, but it's not a prequel. The supposed murders took place in 1989, but the movie is set in 2021. So it's, you know, it's relatively like it's current. It looks really good. Like it just what's his name? Stephen Cognetti.
You said the house they used for that is in EA, right?
Yeah. It's actually a haunted house, like an attraction. Nick was there from World Class UTAM. He sent me pictures and videos of himself there.
Sweet.
Wait. Twitter kicked the Fandom Collective off the platform again?
That's because Twitter is gay. G-H-E-Y.
And this is the problem I have because I want to stream on Twitter. I do.
Mm-hmm.
I want to stream on there because it's an untapped resource for the most part. But if they're doing shit like that, and like I said, while I was paying for my fucking check mark at that point, I got suspended from Twitter for a week for saying that there's just the LGB and the rest is just mental illness. And I got kicked off Twitter for a week for that. I'm like,
wow,
that's fucking bullshit. Like, fuck you. Like, no. What, you know, what? No, that's fucked. So, sorry, Fallon, because the main FC account had a big following, and they just kicked them off the platform. No fucking good reason whatsoever. And this is what's fucked up. I didn't. I never have.
Etep is a saint.
Wow. The only saint I know has trouble breathing when there's a knee
mention
on his
it.
neck. There, he look.
Blessed is he.
Blessed is he of the Fantos, baby. It's me, St. Floyd, you crack ass motherfuckers, and all my soft A's out there, baby.
Everybody take a knee to their larynx.
Oh wait. I have a meme for that. It was, everybody's making those. You saw that, didn't you, Draven? The fake Pixar meme.
Yes, I did. That thing was great.
Yeah. The breathe one.
Yep.
What right here? Here's a good one. Here's another good one. This is a different variation of that. Here, hang on. Here's one right here.
Oh
Pixar,
God.
Pixar George
I
Floyd.
did not see. That is good.
No, that's a different one.
That's fantastic.
I gotta find that fucking. Oh, I'm here to get you high, baby. Oh, look, it's me. You rang, baby. We'll just throw him back up. Yeah, baby.
The path of the righteous larynx is beset on all sides.
I can't believe you brought him up.
I can't help myself.
Every time.
I know. Fucking St. Floyd.
You can't forget one of the Tree Fitty apostles.
The Tree Fitty apostles. That's right.
Evil dies tonight!
Speaking of which, and I was going to do a video on this, but I don't have time this weekend. I really don't. I wanted to. Did you see there's going to be another Friday the 13th reboot? Did you guys hear about this?
They're doing the series, right?
No.
Separate from that.
Oh.
Separate from that, my friend.
Jeez.
Yay.
So we're still getting the series from A24, Brian Fuller, the Crystal Lake, which is the remake-will. No, Blumhouse is going to fucking reboot this cinematically, which that scares the shit out of me.
So there's going to be a lot of racism in it.
Black Phone was good that they did.
Black Phone was good.
So I'm betting the top contender for the role of Jason is like Zendaya or Rudy Huxtable from 1987.
I was thinking Idris Elba or Michael B. Jordan that could play Jason Voorhees.
But would they have the balls to do that? A black, mentally challenged individual?
That's the thing. Is like how big are their fucking balls over there at Blumhouse? Let's see if they do this. They'll make him Jewish. His name will be Jason Voorhees. Voorheesowitz.
Voorheesenstein.
Voorheesenstein.
They also did Megan as well. So
Voorhees-Steinbergenstein. Owitz.
There is some hope.
Yeah, there's a little bit of hope because they have they're hit or miss, but
Blumhouse also did that fucked up Fantasy Island reboot, which had nothing but a pretty cast, and it was part of the Black Gooverse. See,
Black Gooverse?
Tony knows. He'd like to see Don Cheadle as Jason.
But his nostrils are so big it won't fit behind the mask.
Oh, he's back. See, they could change the song. He's the black behind the mask, and he's stealing your bike. I don't know. I'm just saying. Everybody in Hollywood's a leftist. They're the ones writing this shit, not me.
Instead of getting drowned, he takes a knee.
It'd make more sense that he drowned in a lake because, well... Wait a second, I got...
This message has been brought to you by Best Buy. Please, for the love of God, buy something.
The Hasidic Jew curls hanging down from behind the mask, you know? Yeah.
There's going to be a scene where Jason attends a bar mitzvah. Jason takes the mitzvah.
Moil extraordinaire.
Is this a kosher meal? Okay. I'll go kill the goyim for you.
Oh, look, the moil is here. Hold still, Jimmy.
Goyim.
Jason's shaky the moil. So this is a little bit of just a small Friday the 13th fan. This scares me, like, in hindsight, now having the benefit of hindsight, the 2009 Platinum Dunes. And I know that movie has its fans, and I see what it was trying to do, and it failed fucking miserably at it. Because Jason is not goddamn Leatherface. And that was the problem with that fucking Platinum Dunes one. He's out here rigging up lights, he's setting fucking traps, he's building jail cells for hot redheads. Fuck that.
Nah, I know we've had this discussion multiple times.
Yeah,
he wasn't kidnapping multiple people. He kidnapped one because it reminded him of his mother. Then he flipped out when she turned on him, and then he just wanted to kill her as well.
Yeah,
well, fuck that movie.
He was not.
But he was still rigging up lights and shit.
He was there all his life.
He's an undead force of nature.
He's undead. He's not afraid
of the dark.
He's
retarded.
Retarded ghost.
He's an undead force of nature. He's like a shark. He just keeps going.
I almost said
he had the shack in the first one. He had the shack where he set up the.
That's before he died. That was the second one. That was the second one.
And two, he had the shack, so he.
Yeah, that was part two, and his mom was killed in the first one. Yeah, and he was still alive in the.
Well, in the remake, he wasn't dead yet. He died at the end.
Well, fuck that movie. It didn't need to be made.
He wasn't a ghost yet, so he was afraid of the dark. He's rigging up lights.
Yeah.
Look,
he had candles around his mom's head in the second one.
Yeah.
That's purely for aesthetics and the smell.
In the second one too, he was afraid of the dark and he wanted lights for his mom.
Exactly.
Poopery candle.
Mom, so she could take care
Light a candle.
It was like he popped his head out of the ground like a whack-a-mole. Hey, you guys!
Yum. Yum, 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 yum.
Oi, 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 vey, vey.
Do you,
Oi,
do,
oi, vey.
it's do you want to watch? Do you want to watch Jason try to be Leatherface?
No, I don't think I will.
He wasn't.
He was Leatherface. He had the bag over his head like in 2.
Yeah. So when did he become like the unstoppable like supernatural thing?
Part 6.
Lives. Yeah.
Part 6.
6.
So
that's when he was reanimated.
Brought back to
And
life.
I hold to he's a revenant. He's like just a spirit of vengeance.
yeah. So does that mean that all prior films prior to that he was just basically a knockoff Leatherface with a hockey mask or a...
Oh shit! Chris is whipping it out.
No, I mean, because like that was what made Jason scary. Is that it's like no matter what you throw at him, he's gonna keep coming back.
Well, see, that was the thing. Is like
he had retard strength.
Yeah.
Well,
Oh
it was,
yeah.
Yeah. It was
Well, he
like
Retard
super,
strength's a real
technically-
thing. There was this kid that lived up the block from me when I was a kid, and he had like super strength, and he was definitely
yeah. You could
retarded.
rip a phone book in half.
Yeah, his parents were first cousins.
It's like, I fucking hate you all.
What?
Sorry. Yeah,
as we shit on Jason.
I was gonna say he died in part 3. He did die in part 3. He got his fucking head split. Or was it the axe? Yeah, he got axed up in the barn at the end of 3, and then 4. Corey Feldman chopped the fuck out of him. So he technically died twice. So I guess it's kind of ambiguous if you really think about it. But he wasn't. See, but he was dead between part 4, all of 5. He's basically buried, and then part 6 is when he's reanimated. So he has. What's that?
Lightning brings him back with the Corey Feldman thing.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, no. That was after that. Corey Feldman was in part 5 in the dream sequence.
In 6, they dug up his body at the cemetery to make sure they were going to pour gasoline on him. And
yes.
Yeah,
that was Tommy and Horace.
Yep.
Gotcha.
And wait a second, boys. I think our I'm gonna look here because I saw something for Never Hike Alone 2. I think it might be. Let's see. Hang on. Never Hike Alone 2. That's gotta be. It's. I think they're in crowdfunding on that now, which I'm fucking stoked about because they had a sneak preview. You want to check out the sneak preview of that one, and then we'll come back. We'll circle back to this article here, but while we're talking about Friday the 13th and reboots, I don't think anybody's done a better Friday the 13th fan film than Womp Stomp did with this one. Hey, Tina. Hang on a second. What's up, Tina? Good evening. Tony, what about SJW Jason, who's shrieking, crying, and calling the teen whore Hitler as he beats the sleeping bag containing her corpse against a tree? Okay. I'd be all right with that. I'd be all right with that one. I wish they would patch that Friday the 13th game. Dude, I wanted to get that so we could all play it together, and I found out they're shutting all the fucking servers down.
What the hell?
Like in December, I think it is.
The game basically got shuttered because of the rights stuff. So they had this whole plan of like DLCs and all this shit that was going to happen. And then because of the rights, they basically canceled all of it.
Dude,
and the game basically died because of it.
Dude, fuck that, man. We'll get our own rogue server set up, spin up a VPN or whatever. Because like the whole concept of a multiplayer game server is so anti-consumer. Like, you should be able to start your own server and just spawn. You know what I mean? Like, you guys are doing that with Mario Kart.
Yeah.
There's no server that Nintendo can shut down.
So if we got that game, like if one of us got the game, there's a way we could all play, is what you're saying.
Yeah, it would be really. I'd have to talk to an engineering friend to help me make it work. But yeah, basically. Oh, somebody say something.
No, you go ahead. Finish.
No, go ahead.
Yeah, you're basically you're gonna need to spoof the server. Like I did this with Street Fighter V when those assholes launched the game without an arcade mode. Like, you know, you basically lie to the engine and say, yeah, it's this remote server. The only problem is you got to get that data from somewhere. If you don't have that, it's gonna look for calls and be like, oh crap.
Well, if it makes you feel better, there was a game called Star Wars Galaxies, and Sony ruined the game and then shut it down, and fan base basically came together and sorry about that. Fan base basically came together and reverse engineered the game, and Sony told them good luck, and they did it. They reverse engineered the engine and then reverse engineered the game and have successfully basically rebuilt the original version of the game.
Wow.
Oh damn.
Dude, that's awesome.
Yeah, they did that with Warcraft too. They had Nostalrius, which was the World of Warcraft vanilla server, and it was actually it was becoming a competitor with Blizzard's real World of Warcraft service because Warcraft went to shit. And when people asked for the old vanilla game back, they're like, "You think you want it, but you don't."
If anybody's interested that was interested in Star Wars Galaxies back in the day, the emulator project is swgemu.com. I'm not affiliated with them anymore, but I used to be a member of the staff. So
hell yeah, dude!
It's worth it if you want. If you remember, want to check it out.
Sweet.
The fan base came together. Tom Hanks.
No.
Just turn that metal up.
That's my ringtone.
You should play some Crystal Lake. I want to play. I have no problem. I will buy the game tomorrow, if we can set a server up and we could all fucking get down on that. I would fucking buy that game because I wanted to buy that since I saw it, but I never had a. Oh, December of next year.
Mm-hmm.
Well, fuck. If we got a year, boys, fuck it.
Well, have you ever played Dead by Dawn?
No, sir.
Dead by Daylight, you mean?
Yeah. Oh, yeah. I'm sorry. Dead by Daylight. Yeah. So basically, they have like it's basically the same thing, and they swap out the Jason for these other like generic villains, but they also have a few packs like DLC where you can put in legitimate horror like monsters chasing down these campers or whatever. And Jesus, that game that'll give you like if you have blood pressure problems, don't play that game.
Do you remember Nightmare Creatures for PlayStation 1?
Yep, I still have the first one.
Dude, that fucking game gave me fucking nightmares.
Really?
Literally. I was like 18 years old. We were stoned as fuck playing that in my buddy's big screen in this dark ass room, and every time something popped, it fucking freaked me the hell out. But we were high as shit.
Here's Dead by Daylight and all the killers and stuff that you can play as.
All right. Put a pin in that for just a second. This is only, we got a minute 30. I want to watch this, and then we'll check out because I do want to see the characters because I've never seen that game. So let's check this out. I've heard of it. I've never seen it, though.
It's not safe for you to be out here by yourself.
I know. I'm sorry.
Okay. You guys hear it all right?
Mm-hmm. Just, let me know next time. Okay?
Okay. I promise.
Okay, good.
Is it because of Jason?
Where did you hear that name?
Did
you say that name?
They said he drowned in the
Why
lake.
did you say that name?
And that he's still down there, waiting.
Waiting for what?
To pull me down with him.
Oh, shit!
That's my buddy!
My buddy. My buddy.
Shit.
Roger! God
yeah,
damn.
holy hell.
Woo! Blumhouse, I dare you to fucking top that.
Yep. Yeah, that's some intensity right there.
Oh,
boy.
shit, it drops that day?
Oh, shit.
Nice.
You know what? I'm gonna run over there tonight, and I'm going to. I am. I'm gonna throw him some coin for that. I am.
Nice.
Yeah. That fucking dude. Tell me that's not a fucking fantastic fan trailer right there. Those guys are fucking professionals, man.
It
What
looks
up,
pretty
Plum
good,
Geek?
honestly.
So
What's up?
Yes, that is Tommy. That is Tom Matthews, who they got to play. He was an ambulance driver in the first one, and they got him to stay on for this one. They actually got the deputy with the laser sight from Part 6, Deputy Rick, Vincent. What the fuck is his name? I can't think of his last name offhand. But he was the sheriff in Never Hike in the Snow, which was awesome.
So here's your
Michael Myers.
My money. Yep.
Yeah, here's your killers. You have 33 of them. You have the Trapper, you have the Wraith, the Hillbilly, the Nurse, the Shape, which is Michael Myers, the Hag.
Yep.
You have the Doctor, the Huntress. You have Cannibal, which is Leatherface. You have Freddy Krueger. You have the Pig from Saw. Clown.
Is
The Ring.
Rin Yamaka? Is that the chick from The Ring?
Yep.
Oh, I have no idea. Spirit.
That or The Grudge.
And you have Legion.
Oh yeah.
Just more grown up.
Mm-hmm. You have the
The
Plague.
Demigorgon?
Yeah, the Demigorgon, Ghostface, Pyramid Head.
Oh, Pyramid Head. Nice.
Jeepers Creepers.
Death Slinger, an Oni,
Mhm.
the Blight, Twins, Trickster, Nemesis is in it.
Hellraiser.
Pinhead?
Yeah.
Nice.
Yep, Pinhead. And the Artists. And this
There's
is
the Ring.
This is the Ring,
Yep.
yeah.
Yep.
Wesker.
that's the Ring, okay.
Dread.
Yeah, see Albert Wesker.
They must have just added some of these because I didn't know they added them. The Knight.
But they don't have the license for these things, right?
No,
Yeah,
that's why they're called Mastermind.
Yeah.
This is pretty fucking cool.
I think they do have the license, though.
They do have the licenses, I believe.
Oh, okay.
Because there's survivors too from a lot of the
Gotcha.
series. as
Yeah.
well.
You can play the guys from Left 4 Dead.
And how is
Yeah.
this Dead by Daylight? What type of a game is it?
Frustratingly hard.
Mhm.
It's a multiplayer only game with asymmetric gameplay. One player plays as the killer, and the other ones play as the other, like, I think it's like a team of 4 or 5, play as the survivors. And they have to complete these tasks. But the tasks are like mini puzzles spread throughout the map. And the whole time they're trying to evade the killer who can one-shot them.
Oh, wow.
So here's your survivors. Laurie Strode.
Yep. Bill.
You have Bill from Left 4 Dead. David King.
Hell, they need to put
Hey,
Big
Ash.
Bill in here
Yeah,
just
the Ash is in there.
Oh,
Nice.
sweet.
Nancy
Yeah.
Wheeler from Nightmare on Elm Street.
No, from Stranger
From
Things.
Stranger Things.
And
And
Steve
Steve
I'm sorry.
Harrington.
Yeah, Steve. Yep.
Yeah, I think Nancy is in here, though, isn't she? Nancy Thompson or whatever, the one that was in...
I think so.
And there-
We have
Whenever I
Cheryl
see
Mason,
Nancy-
who is from
Silent Hill 3.
Yep.
So Valentine. Oh, yeah.
Leon.
Holy
Leon.
shit. Leon. Yep. That's Resident
right, so-
Evil.
So at least they give you some options for, like,
Ada.
the good character, the good guys or whatever.
Mhm.
Yep.
Yeah, that's actually really
Ripley.
cool. They've got a nice Nicolas
That's right.
Cage,
I forgot they had Nick Cage recently.
Ellen Ripley,
Yeah. And Ellen.
and Gabriel
she's new.
Somakoma.
I don't know who Gabriel Soma is.
Somakoma.
I think
But
it's from
yeah.
Resident
Left 4
Evil.
Dead. Ted Kennedy.
That's your.
Ripley.
Oh, Rebecca too.
Yeah. Nice.
But yeah, that's your
Yeah, there's a
Too
nice
soon.
selection of
Dead by
characters there.
Daylight.
Yeah, there are.
There's a poll in the chat right now, folks. Never Hike Alone 2 by Womp Stomp Productions. Will it be better than the Blumhouse reboot? Yes or no, folks? We got a 67 to 33 yes to no with 3 votes right now. Go ahead and vote on that. We'll leave that up the rest of the show. Chef Nation says, take my money. That was insane. That was a fantastic trailer.
Yeah, it was.
Oh, yeah.
That was fucking solid. And what's up, Adam? Good to see you, brother.
What's up, man?
Hey, Adam.
Hey.
What's up, Billy?
Adam and Chris came in. My Wigglers.
My wigglers are everywhere.
Wigglers and nibblers and, lots of fun.
We got 15 people watching. Smash that fucking like button like it owes you money and your name's Ralph Cramden right now. Do it. Do it. But yeah, so we'll go back over and check. We'll look into this article a little bit more because I'm interested to see if it says anything in particular. Yeah, The Exorcist Believer, man, fuck that.
That movie looks terrible.
That looks like dog shit. And I like The Exorcist a lot. Honestly, I think part 3 is right up there with the first one in terms of quality. It really is. Thank you, darling. I got pizza. Yes, I got pizza. And it's regular pizza, Vinny. It's got green pepper, onion, sausage, and
the mayo
and mozzarella. I don't want anybody thinking I just take a regular fucking pizza and put mayo. No, it's a
I'm breaking your balls on that because
I know.
You put a salad and mayo on it.
At least he's not Soraya and actually dips it in mayo.
Oh, geez.
That's fucking disgusting.
She's British.
And then
she's British. What do you expect?
Don't forget your ketchup on your pizza.
Yeah, and to wash it all down, just a giant glass of ranch.
Yes.
Oh,
I like ranch in pizza.
oh, that's a
How about some
number.
buttermilk blue cheese?
You just put the ranch on the breadsticks.
You have upset Klaus Schwab. You really zip
The ranch came out of the breadstick, Etep.
I got your buttermilk right here.
I said I thought that the ranch comes out of the breadstick, Etep.
Well, I mean, I could get an injector.
We will make your pizza out of corn and mayo. We have the scientists working on it. You will enjoy it. Putin, no, don't walk in here and kill me. No.
Yeah, I was going to say, Klaus better watch out because Vlad the Impaler's 1-2. Vlad's coming for you, bitch.
Don't warn him. Don't warn him.
Here's your soy and crickets pizza.
Your days
You know
are
what?
numbered, comrade.
Wait, Dempsey says new exorcist. I need an old activist and a young activist, right?
Kevin Spacey.
Soul Assassin. What's up, Soul Assassin? Hail. A vampire that likes ranch? The fuck?
I actually prefer blue cheese with my wings.
Oh my god. I feel like I'm in Bizarro World here. What's going on?
You don't use. What do you use with wings?
Nothing.
Really?
No, I use blue cheese with wings sometimes, depending on what kind of sauce comes on the wings.
Yeah, if they're hot wings, you use blue cheese.
We were talking about pizza, not wings.
No. Well, he mentioned wings.
Yeah, I use blue cheese with wings, not pizza.
Nothing wrong with that.
No, that's fine.
Yeah,
that's perfectly acceptable.
Pizza,
yeah, no, you don't put it on pizza. No. That's what ranch is for.
Yeah, that's one of those 10 commandments that you break. It's not good. You go to hell for that stuff.
Hey, at least I don't like Chicago deep dish.
Amen, brother. Deep dish is not pizza. It's something else entirely.
Yeah, it's a casserole or a
That's a biscuit away from being a calzone.
Or a bread bowl.
It's a pile of crap.
No, I like deep dish. My stomach doesn't like it.
No, I threw up that night.
And hence, his toilet also dislikes it.
Yeah, that's the pizza gods telling you it's not real pizza. Curious.
But how much alcohol did you ingest as well?
That's what I was gonna say. I was 8 whiskeys deep by the time we got to Giordano's.
Yeah. Because you went to a good high place.
854, right there, with Tone said.
Oh yeah, Klaus Schwab likes mayo, and he just gets the bread and mayo. That's it.
He also likes mayo on his boys.
Yeah, he likes the breadsticks that you better swallow the ranch or it will be all over your face.
Yes, blue cheese is better than ranch. Absolutely, no, not even
he
close.
likes ranch on his Ricky Stark.
Blue cheese is better than ranch, but I
may the
prefer
power of
ranch
Floyd
with
compel you
with my pizza.
BLM. Oh, I saw this fucking, and it wasn't supposed to be funny. This meme. Hang on. You know what? We're not at a Rumble. I can't do that right now. But All right, so this article here before I get back to my pizza. So Ryan Turek from Blumhouse spoke with Inverse, which Inverse is a bunch of shitbag cucks anyway, to promote the latest Exorcist installment, which looks like dog shit. When he was asked about other horror classics worth revisiting, let's see, he says, the studio revealed interest in bringing Jason Voorhees back from the dead. Jason Blum and I are definitely in agreement. The Friday the 13th is the thing we'd love to get our hands on. I really want to go back to the basics. You don't need too many ingredients for a Friday the 13th film. You need a summer camp, you need campers, you need Jason Voorhees in a mask. Well, okay. Those are certainly the ingredients, but let's face it. This franchise does not need to leave the 80s. It does not. There's not even a fucking it's not even a question. You keep it ambiguously in the 80s like they did in American Horror Story 1984. And trust me, Soul Assassin, I'm in the same school of thought you. They'll fuck Jason up. They'll ruin it. That last Texas Chainsaw Massacre movie they did with... Now, okay, everybody said, oh, it was woke. Wasn't that really poking fun at that kind of mindset, though? Because every one of the woke people in the movie, and I even hate using that word now, were basically caricatures of what it means to be woke. Yeah, and they all got brutally fucking murdered, like the guy in the bus. You do anything, bro, you're canceled. The fucking Jason guts him, or Jason, Leatherface guts him.
Yeah, thank you, Leatherface.
We've got a boy. We've got a boy.
You know,
congrats.
I wasn't wrong on your stream, Vinny. That he just kind of held out a little bit, but yeah,
nice.
we've got a boy. Yeah, I told you it looked like we were having one. I wasn't joking.
That's great. Congratulations.
So yeah, one down, 4 to go.
Oh, sweet.
See,
Wait,
good
Clone
things
Geek.
happening on the Fridays.
Yeah.
Oh, congrats, man, congrats. Another healthy puppers, Adam.
Yes, another healthy baby on Tony's anniversary. You know,
Yeah.
and we're all here together on a Friday. You know, having fun.
Again, happy anniversary, Tone.
Yes.
Happy anniversary.
I'll drink to that. Salute.
The enormous wiener clan is growing.
Yeah. I actually want to see that Five Nights at Freddy's movie.
I don't know what a Five Nights at Freddy's. I know it's a game, but outside of that, I don't know shit about it.
Didn't they make one with Nicolas Cage?
Yeah, that was Willy's Wonderland or something like that.
My kid is so excited for this damn movie. I have to.
Which was great.
I know Trey played this game like once or twice at his friend's house.
I played it on the channel.
It's like killer Chuck E. Cheese robots, and you're like a night shift security guard, and you have to survive the nights.
Yeah. We got 10 votes right now. We got 70-30 yes to no.
Jump scare game.
Soul Assassin says, to be fair, with the recent Texas Chainsaw Massacre, that bus scene was hilarious. Oh, it fucking was.
Yeah, it was.
Oh, the newest Chainsaw movie was terrible. Yeah, it was. It was shit. The two before that with Arlie Ermy were good, though. Yeah, dude, Arlie Ermy played that sheriff role. That man was, whatever he did was just gold.
Yep.
Yeah, those were good. And plus, that was the one with Jessica Biel running around in the tank top. So,
yeah. I seen that one once, and a friend of mine gave me that on Blu-ray recently.
Nice.
Yeah.
So, I told you guys Trey went to the cabin. He asked to take some movies, and he says, Dad, he goes, can I take some horror movies? I'm like, yeah. And unprompted, he grabs Halloween 2 and 3.
Ooh.
Right. And then he's like, well, I'm going to take a Jason movie. I'm like, whoa. Why settle for one here? I own 2 different sets of the complete, series.
There's a box
I
set,
gave him, I didn't give him the Shout Factory one I got for Christmas. I have 1 through 8 that are just on DVDs. So I gave him those. I'm like, here. I'm like, the only one you can't watch, you can, but I said, Nana's going to have to cover your eyes more than the other ones, is part 5, which that one was directed by the porn director. So, yeah, I said, part 5's a little, which that one's great, though, because it does have the highest body count.
Sweet.
I think 23, which was my goal writing my script. I had 35 characters and I had 31 deaths in mine, which I'm working on cutting back to 14 characters and like 9 deaths. I can't, and I had to cut the decapitations back too. I don't think we'll have the budget for the decapitations I want to do. So
I was going to say 5 ended at the barn, right?
Yes, the blonde girl from the kids' home, the troubled teens home, and the little black kid, Reggie, pushed. Remember, they pushed Roy out of the barn onto the spikes, and that's when the mask fell off, and they saw it was him.
Yeah. Weird looking.
Soul Assassin says it's Friday. You got nothing to do or go. Etep going to get you fucked up today. That's right, baby. That's right. That is absolutely right. See, Keely says happy anniversary to Tone.
Nice.
Cabin in the Woods, Evil Dead are good cabin films. Dude, Cabin in the Woods. Can we talk about that for a minute? That's an underrated fucking gem.
I love that movie.
That movie, I started watching it like 4 or 5 times, and something always came up, and I never got to finish it. So I'm planning on watching it soon.
It's pretty good.
I love that movie.
The dad from Stepdads is in it, and what is the guy's name he worked? Oh fuck, I can't think of the other guy's name.
The guy he's married to the mother from Malcolm in the Middle. I think he was on West Wing.
Yes,
he's a funny guy. He's got that widow's peak.
I just like that in Cabin in the Woods they literally made Shaggy the hero.
Yeah.
Hey, no spoilers, Chris. I said I got to finish watching.
No, it's not. I guess it depends on how far you get into it. But like, you know how every one of those characters is literally like an archetype, like a trope. They brought Shaggy into their movie. It's like you've got the guy from Friday the 13th. You got the Nancy character from Nightmare on Elm Street, and you got Shaggy from Scooby Doo.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm sorry, I forgot about the deal for the end of 5. Yeah, Tommy in the hospital. Homegirl comes to check on him. He's not in his bed. He's behind her with the mask on, and then, that whole ending there that they really didn't. Well, Tommy was locked up. Halloween 3 was okay. It gets too much hate and too much praise simultaneously somehow. For me, it's mid, 6 out of 10. Man, I got to go higher. I give that one. I give Halloween 3, and this is I've never reviewed it, but that's an 8 out of 10. That's an 8 out of 10 for me. It was a creative decision. They were trying to go with an anthology, and it was if you take the name Halloween off that and just call that Season of the Witch, it is a solid movie anyway. But as a standalone, it's fantastic. Tom Atkins is great. Dude that plays Conal McCochran, I mean, it is the effects, the story. It's a fucking great movie. And they had the guts to murder a child in that.
Yes. Oh wait.
And turn his head into bugs and snakes, and it wasn't a Hillary
Wasn't it
Clinton
multiple
party.
children?
Well, that they showed on screen. I mean,
on-screen deaths.
Yeah, just on screen. They were not counting for the ones that didn't get the commercial shut off. Yeah, it's Halloween 3.
Yeah, the Silver Shamrock was like cursed Halloween costumes that fucked kids up.
Well, they didn't really introduce
the TV screen.
They didn't really introduce the Cult of Thorn in part 3. That starts in part 4 and leads into 5 and 6. But a lot of people give that hate. I like the Cult of Thorn thing because it gave Danielle Harris more to do, but they really cut her. They cut her down in part 5, which is that's a mess of a movie. I enjoy it, but to me, honestly, out of the entire Halloween series, and I say that from part 1 up to Resurrection, the rest of them can basically fuck off because I hated the David Gordon Green trilogy. I fucking hated them. I hated those movies. That's why I reviewed them as Cleveland. I shat all over them. I couldn't stand those. But I like part 4. That's my favorite one. Next to the original, part 4 is my favorite. I thought that one was a great way. You had what part 2 came out in 82, and then 3 came out in 83. I think it was no. Part 2 came out in 81. 3 was 82. So you had really 8 years in between Michael Myers appearances, which I think really helped part 4. And you had Loomis back. It was a good movie. Part 4 is fucking solid, and it has one of the best openings in the entire franchise with all those shots of just the Halloween decorations on the old farms and stuff.
And the jingle.
Is 4 the one where he actually passed away during it?
No, that was 6 with Paul Rudd. Loomis died during. Yeah, that was his last movie.
Damn.
And that's why in H2O, when they have Loomis doing the voiceover at the beginning, that was a voice actor that was doing a Donald Pleasance impression. Basically, as Dr. Loomis. Yeah, it's pretty fucking cool. The guy did an excellent job.
Yeah.
Because I didn't know that up until like about 2 weeks ago. I was watching a couple reviews of H2O, and they're like, "Well, this was a voice actor." I'm like, "What?" Like, I thought it was just recycled Loomis lines, like old footage they had that they just took the audio from.
Right. Damn. Impressive.
That's right, Clone Geek. Anybody who loves horror as a genre must love women. Absolutely. Yes. Tommy was weird in the cult movie. Rudd was too funny for the part, if you ask me. Well, that was technically Rudd's first appearance because he shot Clueless first, but Halloween came out before Clueless, I think it was. I don't know. What do you guys think of that? Him playing the Tommy Doyle. It was different. I don't hate it, but it's an odd choice. But being as it was at the beginning of his career,
I like the movie with him and Reese Witherspoon. I forget what it's called, but he makes out with her and whatnot, and then sends a tape to like his ex or his girlfriend, and then
I've seen that.
Yeah, they race across
overnight delivery.
Yep, isn't that one of his like early ones too?
Yep. Reese Witherspoon is a little dime piece too.
Mm-hmm.
Oh. Soul Assassin, that's why I didn't even bring those fucking pieces of garbage up. I like Rob Zombie. I'm a Rob Zombie fan as far as musically. Mm-hmm. I've seen him in concert 3 times. He's fucking amazing. Puts on a kick-ass stage show. Mm-hmm. I liked House of a Thousand Corpses. Really liked Devil's Rejects. Never watched 3 from Hell. Never watched 31 or the Salem movie, I think it was. The Halloween movies he made were fucking just bad.
Did his wife's tits come out in that one too? In those series,
she played a stripper.
You get to see Danielle Harris's tits
because that's all Rob Zombie movies are. They're just an excuse to have his wife's tits out.
Oh yeah,
it worked great when she was young, but it's like, dude, I don't need to see him now.
Saggy nipple.
Yeah, eggs on a nail.
Yeah.
Well, she's got the depressed nipple.
One's an innie, one's an outie.
Dempsey says I like the first Rob Zombie Halloween. It was okay. The second was a mess. He even speaks at the end of Yeah, when he talked at the end, I'm like, oh no, Michael doesn't talk. No. Michael does not fucking talk.
And I'll say this too, when I watched it the first time, I liked the first one. I watched it a second time. I hated the fucking movie with a passion. It's so dragged out. I hate that they have like this like retarded kid with that long blonde hair who's too loud and annoying throughout his scenes, and we're supposed to believe that he turns into the fucking Michael Meyer crazed killer guy. Like, no, I don't believe it for a second. It threw me off. The whole thing did. It was piss poor casting and really bad fucking writing.
Well, that and everything Rob Zombie does has to be centered around white trash.
Yeah, the whole thing. It's like everything's like out of 1970s fucking trailer park.
Well, I like the grindhouse look. That aesthetic I'm all right with. But yeah, it's just trailer park shit. And I'm like, that wasn't really his family. They lived in a middle class neighborhood. I'm like, and it's like, yeah, can we find, I cuss a lot, but I mean, every other word was fuck or cunt in that. And I'm like, that's not really the fucking, the way that
it's
this
like
movie.
middle class, like suburbia. Like,
yeah.
And people didn't really talk like that.
No. Unless there were, I mean, who knows? But I just, the whole thing, just the tonally, it was off.
Yep.
Yeah. It was fucking off. The only good thing about, what was it? Was it the second one where he killed the black trucker in the stall? Was they got to use Rush, the working man, for like 5 seconds. I'm like, I heard Rush. That makes this scene worthwhile, but the rest of it fucking fucked off.
At least it wasn't Tom Sawyer where he was killing someone.
Wait. No, it was Tom Sawyer. I'm sorry. It was Tom Sawyer.
Oh my god.
It was. It was. Yep. Because that's exactly where it kicks in. When the black dude takes his semi in, he's like, "Hey, clean it up for me. I'll be back in a few." And he's going in to take a shit, and you hear, "Today's Tom Sawyer me." Yeah. Yep.
Space Corn Pop was
Wait, I want to go back to this. Apparently, the guy who voiced Yoda in the Clone Wars was the one who voiced Loomis in H2O. That is fucking awesome.
Oh, wow.
So Yoda is Dr. Loomis in the multiverse.
Interesting.
I can get down with that.
I like the H2O.
H2O is good, except for Josh Hartnett's haircut.
Is that the one that got retconned out?
What's that?
Was H2O the one they retconned out and said it never happened?
Well, they retconned everything.
There's
the
like
David Gordon
3 different verses though. Like there's 3 different timelines.
Yep. There's 3 different part 3s. Yeah. Part 4 is actually part 3. H2O is a part 3. And then Halloween Kills is a part 3. Because the David Gordon Green trilogy retconned out everything except the first one, which means Kills is 3 and Ends is 4. So yeah. I stick with the original up to Resurrection, and everything else is just noise. I don't care. Rob Zombie's best movie's House of a Thousand Corpses. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Plus, we get to see Dwight Schrute as a mermaid in that. And the song, one of my favorite songs of his is from that movie. It's called Pussy Liquor, which is a fucking great song.
It's a fantastic song.
And what was it? I've seen him do it live twice. The other one is Everybody's Fucking in a UFO, which if you've never seen the music video for that, watch it. It is a cinematic fucking experience. And of course, his wife is featured in the video, but that came out in like 2016, I think it was. Mm-hmm. Great fucking song. Did you guys hear Chris Rock is directing an MLK film? I did not hear that. That'll be interesting.
Yeah, it stars Liam Neeson as Martin Luther King.
Yes.
It's on Netflix.
Perfect.
It's about time. It's about time. We
I've been
got some
waiting
white
for that.
representation as MLK.
Yep. It's only fair.
My life is complete now.
Yep. 31 was like the Running Man, but Rob Zombie themed. Lords of Salem was weird. Yeah.
Go ahead.
No, I say I like the Running Man, but I hadn't heard that about 31.
The 31's bad. I think Frankie saw it. He said it's terrible. It's the star of the movie is the Joe Chill from the Batman Begins movie.
Okay.
The one who killed his parents. That's who your star is. So would you really want to see a movie with that guy as the fucking lead?
Not particularly.
Exactly.
Let's see what else we got. Halloween has more complicated timeline than DC. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
It does. See, that's what I like about Friday the 13th. That timeline is fucking very linear. It really is.
You have to watch like a video explaining the whole timeline.
Oh, of Halloween? Absolutely.
Yep.
Trying to explain the timeline in Halloween is like Charlie Day with his board and It's Always Sunny.
Yep.
The big red line, the red yard going through everything.
Yeah, the spider web of yarn.
Yep, Fish Boy.
Mm-hmm.
Rain. Okay, so Rainn Wilson did a. I listened to what's his name, Mr. Nightmare on YouTube. He does the horror stories.
Mm-hmm.
He's got like it's a couple million subscribers. He had a guest narrator on, and I'm listening to this guy's voice, and he's got an accent, but the baser tones of his voice, I'm like, I recognize this guy's voice. I'm like, I can't place it. And at the end of the video, which Mr. Nightmare's never been on camera as far as I know, and I've listened to pretty much all of his fucking videos like 8 years back, you know. I listen to those all the time, like basically all day, every day. I'm listening to like different. It's right now. It's Mr. Nightmare, Ripshy, and what is the other one? Whisper Diaries. Do fucking phenomenal horror stories. So I'm sitting there and I'm listening to this guy and I'm like, God, this dude's voice is fucking familiar. And I'm going through my phone right now to send. I'm going to send you the screenshot to the Horseman chat so I can share it on screen, and. Because we've totally ignored this fucking article. Fuck this article. Fuck fuck their fucking reboot. They're gonna fucking ruin it, and I'm gonna fucking shit all over it. So here's this guest narrator they have who had an English accent, right? Mm-hmm. Shows up the end of the video. It's fucking Rainn Wilson in a wig.
Oh God.
Which. I love Rainn Wilson as an actor, I really do, but he's such a raging fucking leftist weirdo. That
he's also been to Epstein Island.
I know, and it sucks because I watch The Office almost as much as I watch Seinfeld and The Sopranos, and Dwight is one of my favorite characters. Mm-hmm. He really is, and it's just like, man, it just, you know what I mean? It sucks. It's like watching The Burbs. Like, I love the movie The Burbs.
Mm-hmm.
That is a fucking... It is great.
Yeah,
dude,
classic.
Bruce Dern, Rick Ducommun, Tom Hanks, Carrie Fisher, Corey Feldman. Mm-hmm. The little dude from the Waltons plays Mr. Klopak. It's got a cast and a fucking half in it. You know what I mean? Mm-hmm. But
isn't one of the Belushi's in it, too?
Not The Burbs.
Maybe I'm thinking of somebody else.
Mm-mm. No, it's not The Burbs. No, Rick Ducommun from Little Monsters was in it. You know, he passed away a while ago, but he was Tom Hanks' next door neighbor. He's the one that gave me the idea. I watched him in the movie. I was like, he's putting syrup on bacon. I'm like, wait a minute, is that a thing? And I remember trying it and going,
it is now.
It is fucking delicious. So I take my Aunt Jemima and I put it on my bacon.
Ugh. Sorry,
Fucking
pure
delicious.
maple, baby. Pure maple syrup on.
I got some homemade. Maple. I bought it at a one of those like outdoor kind of like food mart craft show things. Mm-hmm. Run across these people. They got all kinds of homemade jams and stuff, and they got syrup. I'm like, oh, so we bought a jug of maple, and then I get
he's putting it on his pizza.
No, you fucking psychopath.
Bacon on his pizza, maybe.
Bacon is fucking fine on pizza. That's acceptable.
Yep. Bacon's the one
maple
food
bacon.
that you could put on almost everything.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, really. I mean, you put bacon on burgers. You could do bacon wrapped filet mignon.
Mm-hmm.
You could put bacon on pizza. You could put bacon in salads.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
It's chicken. You could wrap
putting-
chicken. I've done bacon wrapped chicken breast. What I would like to do is like honey glazed bacon wrapped chicken.
Pork chops.
They put bacon
Yes,
on
you can.
donuts, man.
Two kinds of pork. You got bacon and
Yes,
see.
they do.
Bacon
you
goes
don't,
with
you
potatoes.
don't always have bacon with your ham. I do.
Even
I don't
some
eat.
ice cream.
I don't eat ham. I don't eat ham. I won't eat pork that way. I don't like the consistency of it.
Yeah,
and
it tastes like human flesh. Not that I know.
Yeah, I don't. It's
just
fucking
depends.
gross. Like
It depends on the
my
cut.
mom.
Some of it feels weird, and some of it is good.
I like that Chris said human flesh, but not that I know.
He's one of the tribe.
Human flesh.
That was great.
No, that's what human being meat tastes. That's what human
Bacon
meat
wrap
tastes like.
filet mignon or bacon
Like
wrap
bacon?
the whole thing, man. That's how you do it. The whole pork loin wrapped in bacon.
Have you ever had honey glazed ham?
Honey
Like where
glazed
like the ham is like
Once.
solid. Yeah, solid ham to me tastes fine, but when it's like that weird slimy, like I'm like I feel like I'm biting into somebody's skin. Like it's gross.
No.
Oh, you mean a
If it-
spiral ham?
If it tastes
Yeah.
like human meat, you could wake me up before I Wendy Go-Go.
Some of the ham though that's in the it's round with the flat cut though. It's not slimy like that. It has a dry
Yeah.
consistency like other meat. And that stuff's freaking awesome.
Yeah, you can cut it and it makes like perfect cubes.
Mm-hmm.
Like I like that ham, but like when it gets into that slimy, feathery shit,
Yeah, I
like
don't
yeah,
like that
ain't
either.
happening.
I don't know. I'm sorry. I don't buy my hams from the grocery stores. I buy mine from the butcher. When I have the whole hog slaughtered. So you know you'd like my ham, Chris. I'm just saying.
Pork chops are delicious if they're lean.
Oh, dude, I
Oh,
cook the
God.
fuck out of some pork chops, man. And you know that's the thing. Like cooking like a pork chop, cooking pork in general is way different than cooking beef. It cooks so much different.
Yep.
I do Parmesan crusted pork chops. Do those Parmesan garlic crusted pork chops, dude. It's fucking simple. You just take your pork chop, you thaw them out, you crack one egg, throw it in a bowl, roll that fucker in the egg, and you mix the parm and the breadcrumbs in another bowl, and just roll it in that. You don't even need flour. I stopped using it, and just roll it in that. Fucking throw it in your. I usually cook them in a casserole dish, if I'm not doing them on the grill. But yeah, and that's all there is to it. Just throw it in the fucking oven. Like that, 40 minutes, done. Cooks fucking perfect. My homemade spaghetti sauce turned out good too. That shit.
Nice.
And I just picked another
Gravy.
3 bowls. The gravy was fucking. Like I said, I'm gonna make another batch, and I'm gonna take some down to Nino, and he's gonna be my barometer. Like I said, I can't get any more. He was born in Sicily, for God's sakes. I can't get any more authentic than that.
Right.
And you know, he makes his own too. So it's like, all right, I've never had his. I'm like, I want you to taste mine. Let me know honest opinion and where I can improve, because I know you're gonna tell me fix this, this, and this. It's gonna happen.
And he's gonna say, "Here, taste mine."
And I'm gonna be like, okay, I'm not making this anymore. I'm done.
Just like Mama used to make.
Right.
What's wrong with you? What did you do?
He smacked me upside the head. What's the matter, you?
You guys.
This has been food. This has been food talk.
Mm-hmm.
Notice Chris and I aren't talking about kosher dishes.
Yeah.
I do make a mean. I make I made latkes a part of our Christmas dinner, because we used to do traditional like Polish food at my mother's house.
That's the potato pancakes, right?
Mm-hmm.
Those are
Yep.
good.
Nice.
So I started making those. I do those. I do toasted butternut squash, and then we make a whole fucking rack of ribs. Yeah, and then my mom will still make homemade pierogies, which
Nice. You got a nice little brisket there going. Don't forget the challah bread.
We're gonna run the entire chat away, and everybody on the panel, because we're all hungry now.
Yeah.
Right.
Hey, tell me about it.
It's all
I'm sitting
Etep's
down
fault. He's all bragging about the pizza he got. Some bitch didn't give us no pizza.
Yeah, where the fuck is that? Where's my pizza, motherfucker?
I got a little bit of crust left. I don't know. Oh, I ate it all.
Oops.
I
Sorry.
had pizza tonight as well.
Jeez.
Oh, mother... Dempsey.
How do you-
Biscuits and gravy is fucking the bomb, dude.
Dude.
Yeah, it is. It's
Did
nice
you guys
sausage
have-
gravy.
Oh,
You
yes.
guys ever heard Toby Turner's magnum opus? Chicken nugget, biscuit nugget in a biscuit nugget, biscuit. Dip it all in barbecue sauce.
That sounds familiar.
that is crack, dude. Like my nephew, that was the only thing he'd eat for the longest time. He's like, "What do you want to eat tonight?" I'm thinking nuggets, biscuit, nugget. And it's like we would substitute the barbecue sauce with gravy, and dude, that kid was hooked.
My nephew, same thing. They played the hell out of that. Nugget and a biscuit.
It's so good, chicken with like a biscuit and gravy.
Yes.
Tipsy, are you talking about the little like 3-inch sausage links that are like round?
Syrup is actually good on it. It's good on any kind of breakfast sausage, though. It really is.
Yeah,
it's a little fucking amazing. Like I've kind of experimented with that all through the years, because you got pancakes, bacon, sausage together. Be it the sausage patties or the links, it's good either way.
And you don't have to just serve it for breakfast. That's what Brenner's for.
Yep. Ham always look weird to me. Yeah, ham is weird, especially when it's got that net around it. It's like, why are you captured in there?
Yeah,
You're
the
already
only
dead.
pork product I really like is bacon, to be honest. I don't even like pork chops.
Really?
Yeah,
See, I like pork chop.
I think when I was a kid, we had too much of it, and then like I was getting sick off that shit. Plus, it's not good for my blood type and everything too. There's a lot of high uric acid. So if you got kidney stone problems and things like that,
or gout.
Yep.
Yeah.
That man's kryptonite is pork chops.
Brutal says chicken and waffles. Soul Assassin, never underestimate chicken and waffle. Me and the wife went out. I think it was when we were coming home from Indianapolis. We stopped somewhere, and that's what she ordered. And I got something else. I'm like, man, fuck. I had some of hers. I'm like, I should have ordered this. This is fucking delicious. Like, I've had it before, but it's like, it hadn't been in a while. But yeah, chicken and waffles is fucking delicious. It really is. That is. Any kind of breakfast sausage as opposed to Italian or spicy sausage, links, or patties.
You know what's better than chicken and waffles? Waffles and waffles.
Yeah.
Well, yeah. Waffles on waffles.
Lego.
Wait. Y'all haven't lived until you're high or drunk after a concert and ended up at Denny's at 2 in the morning. See?
Yeah.
I used to live at Denny's at 2 in the morning.
You need to be high or drunk and after
to go to
concert,
Denny's?
To go to Denny's at 2 in the morning?
Yes. Yes. To eat at Denny's. If you're sober and you eat there,
I've done it.
You're going to have a bad time.
Many times.
Not me.
I've done it sober.
Not me. I love
Nope.
Denny's anytime.
It is just not the same. I mean, it's a different experience. I'll say that.
You can order breakfast. You can order
Really
breakfast
shut them all
24 hours
down.
a day. 24 hours a day breakfast.
Yeah, exactly.
There's a place we got here. It's, I don't know how far reaching there, but it's called was it the Flapjack Shack? Holy fucking shit!
That sounds good.
And it's not a Waffle House where I'm afraid I'm going to get stabbed in the parking lot.
Yeah,
So
true.
I'd rather go to Denny's than to Waffle House.
Yeah, you'll definitely get stabbed at a Waffle House.
Yeah.
Oh,
Big
God,
boys
Denny's
and
too.
all-you-could-eat breakfast buffet, gentlemen.
We had
1990s.
We had just gotten liquor by the drink back in the 90s, and we used to hang out at Denny's when we were after high school, and the Future Doctors of America's Club would close at 2 o'clock, and it would fill up with the doctors, the future doctors. Eventually, they had to have a sheriff in there overnight, and then eventually they ended up closing it down because the sheriff's deputy got stabbed.
God damn.
Damn.
Funny
Cultural
story about
enrichment.
that. I worked when I was working for Michigan Championship Wrestling. This is about 2010. I'd work shows down there like twice a month, and then we'd run our show, and then I'd work in Saginaw, so I was booked every weekend. And MCW would run usually the first and third weekend of the month, so we'd schedule around that because they rented our ring. And so the one weekend, there was me and one of the other promoters, and me and Eric were just dating at that point, and his girlfriend. We were going to stay at a couple of the wrestlers we know that we booked from Flint that would come up and work for us. They want us to come down and stay in Flint and hang out and party with them for the weekend after the show. So we go after the show. We go back to their house, which is, I love them to death, but Jesus fucking Christ, there was crack dealers standing on the fucking corner. I'm not even exaggerating. So we go to their house, and we're like, all right, we're gonna go out. So we go out to hit a couple bars up, which are more or less biker bars, which I'm fine with. I'm much more comfortable at a biker bar than I am at a club with a bunch of doctors and lawyers. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Far less chance of getting stabbed. So we go there, we hang out, and then we go to this diner, which is like a famous 24/7 diner in Flint called the Starlight Diner. I don't know if they're still open or not, but we go there and eat, and we're sitting down and we're eating. We're all fucking just hammered. We're stoned, and we're sitting down eating. We went bowling before that, and we sit down, and I'm like, there's fucking 3 cops walking around the fucking restaurant, just patrolling the restaurant. I'm like, oh. I asked my buddy Brandon, who lived down there, I was like, they have issues here? He goes, yeah, there was a couple shootings here a couple weeks ago. I'm like, can I just eat my biscuits and gravy in peace without worrying about getting shot in the fucking back? God damn it.
I like the face. It was like, blink, blink, blink. Like, what?
That was basically my reaction back then, too. I'm just like, what? Couldn't have we could have went to Grand Blanc and ate. That's like the upper class area of Flint where all the rich folk live. We could have went there and ate. I would have got the bill as long as we didn't have to worry about getting fucking shot.
Bing's AI search said it's inappropriate to sort restaurants based on murder rates.
Now serving 32 bodies.
I asked my AI to draw me a picture of Trump, and it said it couldn't do it because it was, I can't remember the phrasing, but then I asked it drew me a picture of Biden. I'm like, this AI's a fucking bigot. Like, fuck you, AI. Yeah.
Way.
Bikers are chill as long as you don't hit on their women. Oh,
yeah,
dude. Nope. My buddy Jerry, his dad was in the club. He wasn't there at the time, but so they knew him. So we came in with them, and we were automatically like, you guys, even though we had a couple black guys with us, we were okay. And this is an all white biker club, mind you. And I'm not being a dick. I'm just fucking telling you the fucking facts. You know, we had a couple there. Brandon, he's black dude, and Tom, he's black. And they went there and hung out with us. They all lived together, you know. Everything was fine. We were copacetic because they knew Jerry's dad. So we went in there and hung out, and a couple of them came over and were bullshitting with us and ended up buying them rounds of drinks, and I got them high as fuck. I'm like, I don't got any of the fucking good shit you guys have. I got some weed. And they're, oh, fuck yeah. So we went outside. We sat there right out in front of the bar, smoked a joint. You got Flint PD rolling through the parking lot. We're sitting out there smoking a joint, and all they do is look and fucking keep driving. And this is, like I said, this is 2010. Recreational is not legal here, but dude, you're in Flint. You're not hurting anybody. All you're doing is smoking a joint. They're not going to fuck with you. Yeah. You know, they're not. They're like, hey, look, there's murders happening down here every 5 minutes.
That's the least of their problems out there.
Exactly.
Yeah. It was that way. I was in Saginaw, and there's it's a TA. It's like a truck stop, and they got a restaurant there. So a bunch of us would go there after the shows at the Knights of Columbus and eat breakfast. And there'd always be a bunch of state troopers in there. Well, they would sit there and hide in the bushes. There's a hotel next door, and they would shoot radar going out towards the expressway. So I'm on my phone, and I'm walking through the whole parking lot just smoking a joint by myself, and I'm standing fucking 15 feet away from a state trooper with his fucking window down. This motherfucker looks over at me, and I was just like, I core my act like I didn't see him, and I threw it down and lit up a cigarette real quick. I'm like,
hell, I remember.
He didn't fuck with me. I'm like, okay. Walk back in the restaurant. There's like 5 state cops sitting there eating. I'm like, oh, they smell this shit. Nope.
I can remember being a kid walking home from school, and you know how you see the cops park end to end like that, the two fronts facing a different way, you know, so they could bullshit with each other. You know, they're closer together. So the two cops are parked behind the bank like this, and they're passing the joint back and forth between the two of them. You could smell it in the fucking air as we're walking home from school. It was like, damn, man, I'm getting ready to go home and do that myself.
That's like, that's most of the sheriffs, they all smoke weed. They all smoke weed. They smoke weed, they're alcoholics, so they do blow. That's
well, we had in my hometown, it was there was this nasty penchant of the officers being caught in a squad car with one of the high school girls, ankles up.
Oh,
multiple ones. It wasn't just one; it was multiple ones. They're like, "Hey, why is there a cop car parked over near the power lines?" Somebody went, "Whoa!"
Oh. Ouch.
Officer.
That's
a good way to get a whack.
Yeah.
Wait a second. Hang on. I think somebody might want to weigh in on that.
Shake hands with danger.
Hey, man, do any of them need to be smelled, man? Hey.
Hey, Dad.
Hey, it's the smartest man I know. My
That's
son.
right, Dad.
Hunter.
I appreciate all of your support.
Aye, as long as those fucking Slavs kick up 10% to the big guy, man.
Always, Dad. I'll always take care of you.
Hey,
Wink, wink, nod, nod.
only just stop losing laptops.
I don't even have a laptop anymore. I can't find it anyway.
I know. There was at the computers of Moloch pegging me, man.
I just need some Parmesan cheese to add for my spaghetti. And everything will be great.
They tried to blame Eric Trump for the cocaine. Well, he just
They tried to blame Eric Trump.
What? It wasn't media. It was one of these little fucking propagandists on Twitter. It was that little fucking Mike Singleton fuck. Hang on, let me pull this up because this little chinless bastard. Hang on a second. I got it.
Damn.
He is. He's
bastard.
he is a chinless little fuck. And wait, I want to share this too because Tony from the Geek Getaway posted this picture. I'm gonna get DMCA'd now for this. I saw him too, waste an entire page for a goofy-looking castle in a truck. This is a terrible splash page, and it shows off the lack of creativity from Eric July. Nothing about this page is interesting. Vinny, would you put this in one of your books?
Nope. Why would I do that?
Exactly. Well, I'm just like something like this. Like, what does this do for anybody? Like,
I have no idea. I don't even know what the hell they're trying to do aside from showcase a castle. And it looks like the perspective is wrong too, so they had to extend the wheel of the car. And then since they fucked it up, they tried to like make it look misty on the bottom. The whole thing is just wrong.
I'm not an artist by any stretch of imagination, but the perspective of this is like is somebody laying down on their elbow taking this from the marsh?
You will. My eyesight, with one eye being a cyclops, even my shit saying this is off.
What had happened was...
Well, hold on. Can you zoom up a little bit or no?
Let me see.
There's like a weird texture in the corner as well that doesn't make any sense.
No, it won't let me zoom.
Okay. But I can see there's like a weird texture in the corner too that just like, what is
Down
that?
Here.
Like halftone or compitones or whatever?
Yeah, what are they trying to do there? Nothing makes sense about that. And again, what are they showcasing? That castle looks terrible. That looks like a 5-year-old designed it.
No. To be fair,
Well, you asked, and I'm giving you my artistic opinion.
I that's what I want.
Why is the brake light on?
And to be quite honest, it looks too small as well.
You broke
you know what that looks
me's
like?
heart.
That looks like Lord British's castle in Texas. Have you ever seen the guys who made Ultima? So there's this fruitcake in the gaming industry who made Ultima, the entire series. He calls himself Lord British. And if you did a Google search for Lord British's castle, it might look exactly like that.
Okay.
Or is that the castle from Mario 64?
Yeah.
Probably. Well, if you look at the drawbridge, the perspective on the drawbridge is completely off. That would be like a child's size.
I thought that was a path.
Wow, I'm confused.
Is it a path? No, it's
I don't know. I can't tell.
Yeah, but it doesn't make any sense. It looks like that thing would be like that castle would only come up to your knee.
Yeah.
If you jumped out of the truck. Yeah.
Is he in Lilliput?
Whoa!
We got 75 yes to 25 no for Never Hike Alone 2 being better than the Blumhouse reboot with 12 votes in. Get your votes in if you haven't voted yet for that one, folks. That's enough ice on. What the fuck else was I was looking? I was looking for Chinless's fucking deal here. Hang on. Let's see. I told somebody to get back in the retard chamber. That wasn't it. Let's see. Let's see. Where's it at? It's not that one. I'm a young person, and I'm voting for President Biden. Millions of others are going to join me. We're going to re-elect President Biden. Mark my words. Cool story,
Well,
bud.
you're retarded.
Cool story, bro.
Cool story, bro. Let's see. Who's this to? Ron Filipowski said Mike Lindell is broke and ruined like Donald Trump. Let's see here. Where is this at?
Mike Lindell. The pillow fella.
Do it, Vinny. Do it.
What do you want me to do?
What's the pillow made out of? What's it filled
Mike
with?
Lindell.
Crack cocaine. It's me, my pillow. Everybody needs a my pillow.
There it is.
Sorry, I was looking up
Oh.
something.
Lawyer Sophie right here blocked me because I quote tweeted her and said, next on Unsolved Mysteries, how the person that made this post dodged a coat hanger for 9 months. She fucking blocked me. 'Cause this was she posted a fucking, it was these stupid paintings of Biden. And yeah, so she didn't like that, so she blocked me. Let's see, where's this other one at here? Let's see, there's the retard chamber. Oh, here he is right here. So this is chinless right here. This is Mike Singleton, the chinless fuck right here. Look at it. I don't have a chinsies. He really doesn't. He doesn't have a fucking chin. So
Meep, 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 meep.
So he said,
well, that's why his boyfriend finishes on his back.
yeah. He says
Ayo.
Hillary Clinton says there needs to be a formal deprogramming of MAGA cult members. And this dude's in agreement with this. So I said,
That's right.
So you're an open support of locking people up who you politically disagree with in
Absolutely.
camps for re-education.
Yes.
Cool story, you chinless Nazi-loving fuck.
Nailed it.
And that was the second time I got at him today, because I got him again, and let's see, it wasn't this one. Let's see, where is he at?
Are you trying to find a Krasenstein?
No, it wasn't a
Auschwitz.
Krasenstein.
Hashtag Auschwitz for thee, but not for me. Is that what it is?
He said some fucking absolutely. Wait, Ollie's is selling my pillows now, apparently. Well, I need to go to Ollie's and stock up.
My
because,
pillows, your pillows, it doesn't matter. Just give me more crack.
That sounds very anti-Semitic.
I was gonna say. Watch me, Wario.
Nintendo gets screwed. Oh my god, that would be the absolute pinnacle of my life, dude.
Well,
That would
Wario,
make me
he's all
very
about
happy,
making
man.
the money.
No, if the ADL sued Nintendo for anti-Semitism, dude, I would laugh my ass off. I would die of laughter.
I think the Japanese would fucking send a fucking bunch of zeros towards the ADL's headquarters.
Wario and Waluigi.
Yeah.
We have never attacked the United States since Pearl Harbor. The Japanese they issue a formal statement. This is not an issue against the United States, only your Anti-Defamation League.
Their whole island lifts up like Koopa's palace and just floats across.
Yeah.
Oh shit.
They're just flying.
Yeah.
Is that Sokovia? No, I think that's Japan.
Look up in the sky.
Rook.
Yeah.
Rook
Yeah.
up in the sky.
Yeah, rook
Wise
up in
men
the
say,
sky.
never vote for a law you don't want to use against yourself.
Yeah.
Absolutely. Absolutely. Well, let's see. Oh, we're 79-21 now over here with 14 votes in. Yes to no. I don't see that as being that big of a shock that the fans, after seeing that trailer, would put more faith in a Indiegogo funded project than they would something from Blumhouse. Knowing that Blumhouse has a penchant for the Black Goo-verse, which was the real villain in Fantasy Island, was the Black Goo-verse. And I haven't seen a second of Ahsoka, right?
Mm-hmm.
Somebody posted a clip. It was Echo Base. Echo Base posted a clip of it. It was the fucking night troopers, which are zombies, getting attacking Ahsoka and all the other fucking hookers.
Oh, the slow motion fight.
Yeah. Did you see that? Somebody said this is the best lightsaber duel in all of Star Wars. It was like Ahsoka and Sabine, I think, or I can't remember the bitch's name.
If it was that episode, it was Ahsoka and a Force Switch.
Yes, that's the one. The bitch with the short hair.
Yeah, the one that had the green fire sword.
Yep.
Yeah, the one that's 1,000 action figures warming pegs right now at toy stores.
And they said this. Somebody said this is the best lightsaber duel in all of Star Wars.
Cool story, bro.
That's a cool story, bro. Go fuck yourself. I'm smiling, like, kill yourself.
Yeah. Meanwhile, it's like that meme with the stick poking where it's like, do something, but it's a lightsaber. You're like, do something. Yeah.
I saw the Zombies Clone Geek, and all I could think of was like, this is Thriller.
Wait, there were zombies in the stupid show?
They were zombie stormtroopers. They were the night troopers, yeah.
Which is fucking dumb.
Oh my god.
Well, the whole problem with, like, ever since Disney acquired fucking LucasArts and got the Star Wars property, they just turned lightsabers into like a fucking Skittles commercial. Like everybody's got lightsabers, and it's like even in the prequels, like I think it was the Red Letter Media guys were saying it. They're like that whole scene where the Padawans had the stupid mushroom helmets on and they were practicing side by side. He's like, that is the stupidest, most dangerous thing I've ever seen. But it was put there so the freaking production staff could have their fucking kids doing some stupid little lightsaber swinging in that movie. Like the lightsaber combat shit, like the reason why it worked in the OG trilogy and it wasn't all that impressive was because it wasn't a crutch. It wasn't like it was a fight and it was part of the story. And then when the prequels came out, they turned it into like a 30-minute fucking musical montage. And it was like, oh. And now these guys have brought it up to an nth degree. And it's like, it's not fun when you don't have somebody like Sammo Hung choreographing your fucking sword fights.
You should have had Rook with him. Why the hell isn't Rook with him?
Obi-Wan and Qui-Gon versus Darth Maul was fucking amazing.
Yep.
Anakin and Obi-Wan was fucking incredible. Even the Yoda and Dooku one was great. And shout out to Christopher Lee's stunt double for that shit.
Oh, yeah.
CGI heavy, sure, but yeah, they had I think the prequels had some of the best lightsaber action. It was great.
I was still bothered by that Yoda shit jumping around.
Dude, I laughed my ass off.
Mexican jumping bean. I laughed as well.
I dug it. I did. I dug it. I ain't gonna lie.
I was more okay when he was getting thrown around by Palpatine.
Yeah.
In the Senate chambers. I was more okay with that one, but that fucking Dooku fight, I was like, come on.
Yeah. The physics weren't there.
Yep. Anakin and Dooku and Revenge of the Sith is one of the best Star Wars movies there is.
Yeah.
That's number 3.
His head off.
That's number 3 for me, baby.
Yeah.
Empire Strikes Back, Star Wars, and then Revenge of the Sith, and then Return of the Jedi.
I actually hated that movie the first time I saw it.
What, Revenge of the Sith?
Yes.
Yeah, I'm not a fan of any of the prequel movies, but I think that Revenge of the Sith was probably the least egregious one.
Just because, like, the whole, like, the dialogue was just shit in that movie. And then the end with fucking Vader, like, they're building this whole thing where Anakin turns into Vader, and it's just like, no! And I'm like, what the fuck am I watching?
Where is Padme? Is she all right?
I actually
is
like
she
Attack of the
safe?
Clones more than that, honestly. Just
Honestly,
I read the book that it was based on.
I liked the Clone Wars series. Like, oddly enough, like I hated the prequel movies. It just not that I didn't feel insulted when I left the theater like the way that I did with the prequels. Not that I went to the theater to see the prequels, but like I was just like, okay, Star Wars is not for me anymore. Okay, that's what I got out of the prequels. I watched the multiple versions of the Clone Wars series because there used to be a cartoon, and then they did the 3D, the CG stuff. And I actually found it really good. It was like Starship Troopers mixed in with other stuff. I really liked that. I was looking forward to seeing what Disney was going to do. And then when they dropped that bomb with the Force Awakens, I checked out. I never like. I went and saw Force Awakens. I was so disappointed walking out of that. I had no desire to see the next two movies. And when I heard feedback, people were like, "Oh God, that was terrible." I'm like, I'm glad I feel more and more justified in not watching anything Star Wars anymore.
Mm-hmm. You're not wrong.
Yeah, Padme died of sadness.
I actually hate.
You're breaking my heart.
That's Sadme. That's
That
Sadme.
Clone Wars the Clone Wars movie that led into the series was terrible. I went and seen that in theaters, and I'm like, "What is this shit? This isn't Star Wars." And then the good Clone Wars was the one that the guy that did Samurai Jack did.
The
That
2003 series.
Yes,
Yeah, the
that
2D
was
one.
great.
Oh yeah,
Tony sent us a $2 super chat. I thought Revenge of the Sith was interesting. Tony, for your $2 super chat, sir, we will go with fuck it. You know, we're gonna do some Tom Atkins. Here you go.
Thrill me, thrill me, thrill me, thrill me.
Good news and bad news, girls. The good news is your dates are here.
What's the bad news?
They're dead.
Thank you, Tony. I love that fucking movie. That's one we need to do a watch party of. Is Night of the Creeps. Gendy Tartakovsky. That's the Clone Wars. That's the 3 series. Yep. That's the one. It's canon. What happened to General Grievous's throat? Because Mace Windu force choked him during that battle when he tried to kidnap Palpatine.
Dude, that fucker could climb up the side of buildings.
But
Dude,
that's
remember
how he
was
always
scary,
coughed?
and then in the fucking movie, it was a joke.
Yeah.
Who is climbing buildings?
Grievous.
Oh.
Yeah, they didn't. He still had like the internal organs of like a sentient being, but he was all cybernetics.
Yep.
I read into his backstory. It's actually really fucking cool. Like he was like a badass fucking warrior.
Yeah, and then he collected the lightsabers from all the Jedi he killed.
Yep. Yeah. Attack. See, the thing with the prequels, even if the dialogue was bad, the world building that George did with those was fucking amazing. With Utapau, Geonosis. The Geonosis scenes are some of the best in the entire fucking Star Wars lore. Those are fucking great. The arena scenes and shit like.
Oh no! No, I was thinking of the ocean planet.
What was Geonosis?
That was the desert planet.
Camino.
Camino was the ocean planet. Yeah. So Geonosis was the orange clay like rock place
with the flying bug things with the sound wave guns.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's where all the Wattos are from.
And the stereotype of Japanese guys were there.
The Nemodians.
Yeah.
How is she still alive?
Ooh, now there are 2 of them? Oh, we will not survive this.
How about
they can fly now? They gotta fly now.
They could fly. Nice.
A General Grievous show that was just as past. That dude, if they could, but that's the thing is like if it would be done right, it would be fucking. If George was doing it, it'd be done cool, you know. But I won't trust Disney with it.
George.
I could have done with less Jar Jar world, but yeah. I can't even lie though. I do have back here.
Misa?
Don't do it.
Misa, what's it?
I can speak Misa.
It's Misa!
I do have a Misa.
I like the boss. The big boss
Nass.
guy. Yeah,
I have
Nass.
Big
I
Boss
liked him.
Nass too. I
I
have
liked
his
him.
figure.
He was cool.
I've got Big Boss Nass too. Vinny knows how to speak Misa. He translates for the Misas in Harlem all the time.
The whole lake on Naboo was cool too, when they're like, and the big
Naboo,
creatures in there.
Naboo is Tuscany, Italy. Of course, it's gonna be cool. It's fucking gorgeous, dude.
Yeah.
Like, holy shit. I was like looking at all the matte paintings, and I'm just like, I want to live there.
I've been
Yeah,
there.
Naboo is fucking beautiful.
I snorted coke off a princess's ass in Naboo.
I've been to Naboo. It's not as great as everybody thinks.
Yeah. The people are rude and they're dirty and they smell.
Those are the
That's
refugees.
Right. And it's a totally imperial-controlled planet.
The streets
You
are
can't do
horrible.
any. You can't do any death sticks there.
Yeah.
See, that's why I like Coruscant, man. You go down to the bars in the ground level and you get to smoke the death sticks down there in the club.
That's right.
Clone Geek says if I had done the sequels, I legit would have had Jar Jar be the mentor that dies in the first film of the trilogy, like a legit heroic death. That would have been a cool redemption arc for him.
Mm-hmm.
Considering he's actually an integral character. Yeah, that would an animated General Grievous show would have been cool if it was done in that Tartakovsky style. Absolutely. Darth Jar Jar would have been amazing. It would have made the prequels look different. Yeah, that was such a huge theory on YouTube. I remember all those videos.
Hello, Etep. He's talking about my franchise too much. That's right.
Oh,
I'm gonna put a content strike on this channel.
Somehow the voice is fitting.
Look.
Oh no.
Look.
That's how she talks.
Shut up,
She
dude.
was here all the time.
It's that.
We didn't have any material to go on. We had to do the best we could, okay?
I told you. You wench.
It's not my fault you have a 3-inch cock.
She's probably not wrong
gotta
about
go.
Boomcock. I'm not gonna lie. I heard a
Voice
rumor they're going
vibrates.
back to Naboo for Andor season 2. Honestly, I'm only in the new Star Wars shows to see the classic planets and aliens at this point. Hey man, if you enjoy it, then do your thing, brother. No worries. But yeah, that is kind of. I was really like, I just laughed through Boba Fett though, because I watched that, and the Skittle Scooter gang.
I did watch that part. Just that part. I wanted to see it. Oh my god, I laughed so fucking hard.
I dipped out after season 2.
The neutrinos.
What?
They were the fucking neutrinos from the Ninja Turtles cartoon. Holy shit, Chris.
Yeah. How does a pale-skinned girl exist in an area with that much sun constantly beating down on her? It's like a black guy in medieval European armor. It's like, I don't think that happens.
Are we talking about Castlevania?
And you're a bigot for suggesting it didn't.
Yeah.
I got called a bigot for saying that blacks weren't the first cowboys the other day because there was an article that was like, the first cowboys are black. I'm like, oh my God, can we please stop?
Weren't the first cowboys gauchos from like the Spaniards and stuff?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Okay. Like, I'm not even.
Okay.
Yeah. Like, wouldn't the Latinos be like, yeah, dude, you're kind of stealing our shit now?
And the guy said to me, he's like, man, the first cowboys are from Africa. I'm like,
really? What cows were they wrangling over there?
battle. They were riding battle rhinos back to their mud huts.
A little fun fact about cowboys too: they like Adam Shawhan dogs because they always song about long little doggies.
What?
That was their song. Get a long little doggy. They wanted to get Adam Shawhan dogs.
The neutrinos with the turtles.
Did somebody say Andor too?
Andor sounds like an option.
Right?
Yeah.
Freaking love the turtle or the neutrinos. They were awesome.
Dude, look at that flock of seagulls hair, man. Only in the 80s.
Dude, it was great because the chick was like super into Mikey. So like
Michelangelo was simping for her.
Yeah,
Tony
he
was.
was.
So
like with the toys, man, I like Mike paired off with her, and then it was either Leo or Raph paired off with April. So they had
so it was all fun and games until your parents walked in and you had them like gangbang and the elf chick there.
Meh.
Cowabunga, dude.
I created all kinds of stories and shit for my G.I. Joes and my fucking Ninja Turtles, all kinds of stuff.
Yeah.
They had relationships with certain kids. And there was a chameleon chick too that was a Ninja Turtle figure. So she was a villain, I think. So I had paired her off like it was like that, you know, I can you know, turn her to the good side kind of thing, you know.
He was like, bro, swerve.
Yeah. Exactly.
Draven's like, knock next time. Knock. Dempsey says, I wouldn't mind seeing an indie studio get a few one-off Star Wars movies, like the writer for Spawn doing a Darth Nihilus movie, for example. Darth Nihilus is a cool character. I would be terrified of, well, as long as it wasn't Disney, you know. I think you could see some good shit, but yeah, Disney's not capable of it at this point. They're just not. But I wanted to say thank you to everybody for joining us. We've been going about 1 hour and 45. They should do some lower budget Star Wars films. Why not? You could set them in a single location, you know, that kind of deal. But yeah, not Disney doing it. They need to sell it to somebody who fucking cares. Draven, what are we watching tonight, dude?
We are watching Rampage and ROH tonight.
Because I was gonna go to bed, but I'm like, fuck it, I'm drunk, I'm stoned, I'm gonna fucking hang out.
So this was the female gecko chick. Her name was Mona Lisa from back in the day.
Isn't that the one that looked like Irma?
Yeah, this one. I had this one. So she'd either pair with Gecko or one of the turtles.
Mondo Gecko, the one with the skateboard, right?
Yeah.
I have him.
Yep.
Yep. I've got him and his skateboard still.
Yeah, she's playable in Rescue Palooza, that free PC TMNT game.
Oh, nice.
Interesting.
Awesome.
She was hanging out with the turtles, going, I could charge you 15% or more for a little bit of, you know.
There was all kinds of
tits.
That's why I was like so like pissed off with that new Turtles movie, because like it was all the obscure like figures and shit that were in that, like that weren't in the original show, and then they gotta freaking wokeify it or whatever and do all this stupid
talking
shit.
About Seth Rogen's turtle movie.
Yeah, like I was excited because like they were doing all like you had Wingnut in it, you had like I think the Manta Ray thing is in it.
Was Metalhead in it?
I'm not sure.
This will bring back so many memories of all the toys we make for you stupid Americans.
Yeah, exactly.
Thank you for supporting my country.
Lord Emperor She.
Where's China or John Cena?
Hey, there's my.
I think I can make arrangements for John Cena to visit.
My buddy Winnie.
She been here the whole time. She couldn't see me.
Welcome. Hello, Mr. Biden. How are you doing? Your economy not so good, huh?
Yeah,
Lord Emperor.
good.
She Taiwan, not a country. Enforcer.
Thank you. That's very good. This show is becoming more obedient to China every day. I love it. Thank you very much.
We might as well pay the homage to our new overlords, man.
Okay. Thank you, Joe. Don't you need diaper change?
I wiped.
Something
wiped,
smells funny in here. John? John, can you take old man away? John, take old man away.
Baby.
Yes, Lord Emperor She.
Okay.
So
You thought you were going to get away without me. You did not. Haha. Go ahead, whoever is going to talk.
The yeses took it 78-21. Thank you, Clone Geek and Soul Assassin, Dempsey, Keely Chow, monoTony again, brother. Happy anniversary to you and the wife.
Look at us. We are the new world order. This is fantastic. How are you doing, She?
Okay. Why are you here? You're supposed to be doing work for me right now.
We were working on the new bugs that will be
Oh my God.
sending out multiple
These old men
diseases
talk
and
too slow. Jesus Christ.
parasites.
How old are you?
Chef Nation.
I am 103 years old. My father was a super Nazi, And hold on, Leo, come here. I need you to suck.
You seem to be in trouble. My buddy Vlad say you're going to die. You sick or something?
No. This is rumor. This is false. This is the Kremlin is at my door.
The Kremlin.
Vlad's gonna ride up shirtless on a horse and just put a cap in fucking Klaus Schwab.
I am a wrinkly old sack, but this sack will be your new Lord and Emperor.
Balls out on a bear, just fucking hauling ass. Oh.
All of a sudden, Klaus Schwab starts hearing in the distance, I need a hero. I need a hero. You know, here comes fucking Putin on a fucking bear with an AK-47 just blasting away.
Watch it,
Somebody
Etep.
animate that.
You watch it, Etep, when you talk about a bear.
Don't worry, we have the mind control, so if he comes within 10 feet of me, they will all turn into kitties.
Hey, you need to call me later. I have to talk to you about our latest lab accident.
Was that with the puppies? We like to eat the puppies.
Yeah, we think about do something other than bat this time. Bat was a bad idea. Nobody liked it.
We try a cat now.
We know the pangolin, the bat. These are things in your wet market that the people they eat. Yes.
People like a kitty cat better. Tastes good and tender.
Why is Randy fucking a pangolin?
This is because the mind control. It's this works. It is. The Americans, the economy is crumbling.
You gotta eat that pangolin and waffles, baby.
It's crumbling. Yes, they have black saints that they worship, who they are hooked on the fentanyl. The fentanyl we put in the pangolins, and we send them. We send them to America. And Fauci is our number one Nazi. He's a very good scientist.
If you let the old man talk, he talk all night. He'll tell your whole plan.
I am the mouthpiece to the World Economic Forum. This is what I do. I talk. My hands are very girly because I've never worked a day in my life.
He does have bitch hands.
This is true. This is very soft.
They showed his hands. I'm like, this motherfucker's never picked up anything heavier than a pencil.
The Leonardo DiCaprio, he likes the soft hands, yes?
That's the only thing he's ever touched, Leonardo DiCaprio.
This is true.
Right. That's the biggest tool he's ever touched is Leo, and I mean
we were naked. We were naked on the beach, and I was wearing nothing but white paint on my genitals. This is true. There's photos.
YouTube daddy.
My beautiful headdress. It was fantastic.
Folks, I don't know what else to say after that Klaus Schwab monologue. Thank you, everybody. We're gonna go over watch wrestling. Hang on, let me show this right here. Draven's got the card pulled up for Rampage here. We got Commander.
Look, there is und transsexual man. This is yes. This
is just for Rampage.
Yes. Look, there's a garbage man with 2 belts. This is fantastic.
He's on commentary.
Yes.
Oh God! You want to hear
that
me
match?
Yeah.
Who is?
I'm gonna kick your rear.
Eddie Kingston is on commentary for that
because
match.
he's such a gifted orator.
The fat homeless man. The fat homeless man. He's going to be on commentary. He's the mouthpiece tonight on Rampage, and his favorite wrestler is it's a man in drag with the breasts in the penis in the balls.
That's a feminine penis.
It's gonna be a
Don't you be no
squash.
fucking bigot.
It's gonna be a squash for Stat and Hikaru Shida, I have a feeling.
Oh yeah. Marina Shafir's taking the pin.
Yep.
She's as always. She's taking the pin. Nyla get a little bit of offense. Marina will get in, get 2 moves, and then get squashed. That's what's gonna happen. And of course, it wouldn't be a AEW show without a 8-man fucking tag match.
That's right. We have the Hunchback.
I actually think the Hardys and the Best Friends are gonna win this.
Oh yeah.
Yes, most likely yes.
No team with Daddy Magic and Cool Hand Ange is going over.
Yeah.
If it does, I'll be very surprised.
But Zack Ryder, they have the beautiful Zack Ryder, which is his Hunchback, and he's
Could you
very
imagine-
Frankenstein-like. Yes.
Imagine showing this roster to somebody from like the 80s.
I
Like, why
know.
is everybody so fat and out of shape?
Yeah.
Right?
Like nobody's got
The
muscle.
Luchadors are more in shape than.
Yeah. The
Yeah.
luchadors look great, man. Like
This-
it's
this
just,
Fucking
This is the
John
American
Morrison's
diet.
fucking
What happened?
shredded
I
out.
remember American
Oh yeah, he's
wrestler
like
that
unnaturally shredded.
Hulk Hogan, Ultimate Warrior have a bigger muscle. These guys look like a pussy.
This, yes, but again, this is American diet of the fast food, the corn syrup, corn syrup. And this is and the bugs. They eat the bugs for the protein.
The most important part of your diet, folks. The best part of waking up is
Is
bugs
man
in
sauce.
your cup.
Ask Leo, it's the man sauce. Lots of protein.
That's it, folks. We're done. We got nothing else. There's
Thank
nothing
you.
else worthwhile here.
Thank you for
We're gonna go
joining
watch
channel.
wrestling. You come join us over here. Everybody's link, if it's not right now, it will be in the description. Thank you so much for joining us, everybody. There's no big
Apologies for the
outro
schwab.
tonight. We will see you guys in a few minutes over on Draven's channel. There's more videos coming up. I'm Etep Queen from the Place to Be Reviews. We've been here with all you. If I don't see you, have a great day, a pleasant tomorrow. We will catch you on the next one. That's it.
Thank you. Come